Oh, hey, family. How y'all doing? Sorry, I'm late and everything. We uh we have a missing person on the via bus lines, and there we go. Sorry, I'm learning out this new rental that I have. Learning all the ins and outs on it and trying to get it started and all that stuff. Hey Laura, how you doing? Hey Marianne, how you doing? How are y'all doing, sisters? But yes, I give me a like I said, I started a Discord. Hey Nubby Wubby, how you doing, brother? Oh yeah. Just give them a few minutes, Marianne. They will pop up just slowly. How you doing, Nubster? Hey, sneaky sis, how you doing? So tonight we're going to talk about self-defense. We're going to talk about the ways to do what is called soft fist and hard fist defense. Oh, I'm doing all right, Laura. I'm doing all right. Oh, hey, Sean, how you been, brother? But yeah, we'll wait for one more person to show up. Then we will start the we will start the live. We'll start the live stream. You know how I am. We chill for the first couple of minutes. Let a lot of people come in. Then you know. Then we start and we cover the topic for the day. But yeah, I made a Discord. I'm going to put the Discord in the chat. If y'all would like to join, post comment, hey, post comment. Oh crap! Hold on. There we go. Sorry. You ready to kick some booty, Marianne? I'm glad. I don't know why. How you doing, sneaky sis? Hold on, let me for some reason Huh. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not letting me put the Discord link into StreamYard. It Bogfoot. Exit. Okay. Um. Right. Oh yeah. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Um. Uh. I don't know. Hmm. Because I copied the link and everything. It's just not letting me paste the link into the chat. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Okay. Hey, Taro sis. How you doing? Okay, let me try this again. Boom. There we go. Okay, I just had to refresh the link. I know, right? How you doing? Uh, did I make you a moderator? Since yes. Uh, well, thank y'all. Thank you. Okay, so here's the idea with. Oh, all right. So let me go ahead. Let me do the opening on the chat on the live stream. Then we will continue to discuss afterwards. Okay. Hey, trying brother. All right. So give me a second. 3, 2, 1. All right. All right. So, anyways, so the idea and everything with this Discord is there is so many different concepts and so many different ideas in survival. So there is not just one basic chat room. I am going to create multiple different ones: survival, prepping, bushcrafting, um, self defense, stuff like that.
And if there is other ideas, and I also want to create what's called trade blanket. Y'all have heard me talk about trade blanket before. Trade blanket was was a community that our native ancestors created to share within powwows, and also to make their skills known and be able to trade certain items for certain things. And I want to bring that concept back once again. So with trade blanket is, say, hey Bama, how you doing, brother? Hey Fluffy brother, how you doing? How you doing, Tammy sis? So with trade blanket, say my brother Fluffy has a, give me a second. Give me a second. Say my brother Fluffy has a basic hunter's knife. All right, a tactical full tang carbon steel knife. Fluffy has one too many of them. Okay, he's looking to trade for a new backpack or a new cook kit. So Fluffy will put his knife up for sale with a picture of it on the trade blanket chat in Discord, and say Mary Ann has a brand new sleep system that Fluffy does not have. Okay, well, you will value out how much that knife is worth, how much Fluffy paid for that knife at the beginning, how well used it is, how much he believes it's worth now, and how much Marianne has used her MMS sleep system, and they will come to a value agreement. Say, yeah, Fluffy, I like that knife. I like that Hunter's Edge knife that you have. So I will trade you the MSS for that knife. And it's an equal value trade. Nothing else, nothing more. Or you could say, well, this MMS sleep system is worth $300 in the condition that it's at. So, what else do you have to go with that? So, yeah, trade blanket was a thing that our ancestors did before. It's kind of like the equivalent to a yard sale. It was over an abundance of certain items. Say the squaw's husband had one too many animal pelts, or had one too many bone flutes or something like that. They would have these as trade for something of equal value, and they would trade it within members of their tribe, or if they were on a if they were moving from one territory to another where another neighboring tribe was, they would trade these items to the neighboring tribe. The Hopi and a lot of other tribes out west did this a lot. Well, the thing is with the trade blanket, it's learning how to barter. With It's learning how to barter before the end of the world happens, and you actually have to you get a feel of the process and how much something is worth with equal value items. It's it's a mindset. Hey, Spooky Brother, how you doing? Yes, sir. Cherokee Brothers. All right. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to strip. I'm burning up. It's like 92 here. So, uno momento. All right. So the thing is not only is it trading for equal value, but it's also a form of respect. It's also being able to trust individuals. Because if you can't trust individuals, there is no help. There is no there is no how should I say? Um if you can't trust somebody, what good are they in the end times? Oh yeah. Oh, trust me, Taro sis. I've had one too many, experiences being able to strip off clothing very quickly. But so onwards to the I onwards to soft hand, hard hand defensive tactics, because not you're not always going to have a gun on you. You're not always going to have a knife on you. You're not always going to have a weapon per se on you to protect you. So when push comes to shove, you're going to have to rely on this. So, soft hand. Soft hand is the ability to take control of the situation, be able to control the individual with pressure point and wrist and body manipulation. Um, a reverse cuff where you put a person in an arm bar, you keep their arm straight, and you reverse the wrist upwards to the maximum point of control. The same thing, what you call a chicken wing. It's the same kind of joint manipulation to put somebody in a responsive and a non-threatening, non-life threatening pressure point system. Um, Shelly, how you doing, sis? Yeah, trust me, I don't keep a pole in my trunk anymore. I used to have one of those put together Spencer strip poles in my trunk. And whenever somebody had a bonfire or whatever, I would pull it out and I would put the stripper pole up. Oh yeah, I used to show the girls how to dance. Easy, easy. Make a quick buck on it too, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm glad to see all y'all too. So, soft hand. Soft hand is the ability to protect yourself close range, to be able to disarm and make somebody abide by your rules. Also, in doing that, you can also apply fast cuffs, which are, or what they call slap cuffs, which is pretty much zip ties. Um, there is also ways of applying pressure to be able to bound and gag an individual with anything from duct tape or any kind of tape to rope to shoestrings to belts. A belt system, because every person, well, every man, should I say, wears a belt, a leather belt around their waist. Um, that too, Shire. But the thing is you can no longer hoof them in the walnuts anymore in today's standards because that's considered deadly force in a lot of states and a lot of countries now. Because hoofing somebody in the walnuts or, you know, haymaking them in the bollocks, you can literally destroy a family gene from an individual if they don't have children. If you disrupt the way of literally killing off somebody's bloodline, you literally considered, you created a form of genocide. All right, cool, Fluffy. Yeah. If you bust an individual's nuts, if you wrap them around their ears, they cannot have kids. And if they cannot have kids, their bloodline ends with that person, you know? Um that's but that's in today's laws and today's standards. But in a SHTF situation, something like that, who cares? Who cares if you crack their nuts? Right, Spooky. I mean, it's your life. Because here's the thing, at the end of the day, it's you. You are the one that needs to go home to your family. You're the one that needs to be safe. It doesn't matter about the other individual. I know it goes both ways. It's a two-way street on that conversation. That person needs to go home safe to their family too. I don't give a shit. I do not care if that person is going to attack me and that person is going to put my life at risk. At risk, I'm going home. That other person can be a splot, uh, can be a spot of blood on the sidewalk for all I give a shit for. Thank you, Marianne, sis. Right, Spooky. It's all about survival. It's all about you surviving another day. Take care, trying brother. Take care, man. Love you, brother. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping in, bro. But that's soft hand. Soft hand is always your first go to control the situation. Hey, David, brother, how you doing? Going to hard hands now. Hard hands is the ability to hit major points in the human body, to be able to tear down a human's body from the pressure point system. It may re-enter and it may not, Shire. So, hard hands is anything that is an extension of your body. Say a baton, say a piece of rebar, something that is an extension of your body. Could be anything from a broom handle. I mean, something that puts distance between you and the individual. You also need to know the vital points in the human body. There is the orbitals. The orbital manasis. So anything from the cheekbone around the bridge of the nose all the way around. Okay. This point right here is the weakest and the easiest to break and blind an individual. If you can shatter the upper part of the eye socket, the lower part of the eye socket to the bridge of the nose, anything like this can puncture and bust the eyeball itself. Then there is the solar biplex, I believe it's called. It's right here in between your upper lip, and the undercarriage of your nose. Right in there, with enough force, you can control anybody. You can control the biggest man and the smallest man with this. All you do is apply pressure to the gums and push upwards into the nose. You can push all the way up and lead them. It's the same thing as what's called the double joint underneath the nose and pulling outwards and up through the nostrils. It applies a service a serviment crap. It applies pressure to the main nervous system in your nose into the bridge, and it controls any individual. So, right, Shire. But there's also the pressure point right behind, if you can see, right behind the jaw, the lower jaw, and up underneath the eardrum. If you can apply pressure right into there and push upwards, you can literally make somebody pass out. There's also an area right in here. The strixus gland, I believe that's what it's called. But hitting here with enough force can literally numb the whole entire body, pass out an individual, and can and will cause death. You can cut off their whole entire wind passage right in here with a hard enough and quick enough strike. They would not even know that they passed out if you hit it. Right, Shelly. Right in here. You see that dip in my hand right there? That's another pressure point that can control an individual. You can literally lock up their whole entire hand for hours at a time, applying pressure right there. They would not be able to use their hand afterwards with enough pressure onto it. There is also there's also the pressure points on your arm. The inside, I mean the outside of your arm right here. If you have a baton and you hit somebody here, it will radiate throughout the whole entire arm and shoulder, and it will lock up that arm to where they cannot use it. Same thing with the inside. Same thing with the inside of the arm. Right in here. It will lock up the whole entire hand and your forearm. Same thing with the top part of the arm. It's all the same nervous system that is connected to that arm. No matter where you hit, it will hinder the movement of that arm. Same thing with the back shoulder blade. The back shoulder blade. If you can strike in between the shoulder blade and the spine, which is really hard to do, but if you can hit in between that with a baton, you can literally paralyze a human being. And with enough force on it, you can permanently disable a person. You can permanently shut down their whole entire spinal cord system. Do what were you going to ask, Shire? there is there is a point right here in your throat that will shut off the breathing passage of your throat. I know everybody in here has seen Xena, Warrior Princess. Remember when she would do the Kill Bill move and hit the right, the left, the upper, and the lower part of the throat and cut off their breathing? This is the main trachea system. All right. If you can cut off the pressure point system on the left side and the right side, the upper ability to swallow and the lower ability to pass oxygen into the lung system, you can kill somebody. And by the time you get these, or you could do the first two fingers, go into the hole. What you need to do is bend your fingers into there and pull. It will feel like you are literally ripping out the rib cage of an individual. Oh, yeah. I mean, the human body is made up of 75% water and 25% electricity. The pressure points is your electrical circuits. Think of your pressure points in your body as the circuit board to to your to your soul. If you shut off the pressure points, no electricity, no feelings, no anything will go to that point of the body. Xena Warrior Princess. I mean, some of her fighting techniques are real fighting techniques there, Shire. I mean, except for the whole, you know, yeah, spin kind of thing. I mean, but there is points. You're gonna see my junk. I'm sorry. You're going into my lap face first, okay? I hope y'all are okay with going face first into my lap. All right. So, anyways, the inside, right into the groin area, there's a major artery right in here. If you can push and pull on that major artery into your groin, into a person's groin, you can shut off the blood flow into their leg. You can also disable the movement of their leg doing that. It's dangerous. You can kill somebody doing it. The outer plex of your leg, hitting this whole entire area right here, will numb from the knee, will numb up from the knee to the hip. They will not be able to walk. They will not be able to move their hip. Same thing on the inside of the other leg. Same exact same thing. The back of the leg has 3 pressure points. There's the middle axis pressure point in the back of the leg that you can put. If you can knock somebody down to the ground and you put pressure onto the middle axis pressure point, you can literally stop the blood flow going down to the bottom of their leg, and it will take about 5 minutes, and that leg will go numb and it will go blue, and there is no way of reopening that blood pressure point going into their foot, and they will have to have their whole entire bottom leg amputated off afterwards. That's why when you see officers put their knee into the back of another person's knee, they only do it for a minimum of like 5 seconds, just to Charlie horse or numb effect their leg. You would let her win. I understand, Shire. I would let her. I'd let Lucy Lawless or whatever her name is. I'd let her do a flying somersault onto my shoulders too. But anyways, a lot of feet pressure points you don't really do anymore because of footwear. A lot of people wear boots, stuff like that. And it's a waste of time to take off their shoes to get to their pinky toes or in between their toes, stuff like that. You don't, unless you're literally going to be torturing somebody, you don't really need to know any of that stuff. But there is what's called ear cupping. Ear cupping is the ability to twist, squeeze, twist. They also call it a clamshell. You can literally rip off a person's ear and let them bleed to death by ear cupping somebody. And also, after you rip off somebody's ear, it's a vital nervous system right into there that you could take a quick blade to the nervous system behind the fleshy part of the ear, and you can disable their whole entire neck with it. So that's a thing. I will teach you as much as I know, Fluffy brother.
as much as I know. But that whole entire nervous web behind your ear, what you would have to do, you would have to, like I said, you have to ear cup, twist, and rip it off. Then take out your lovely knife, follow around and snip every single nervous system behind that ear. Always keep a knife on you, in your pocket. Doesn't matter how big a pocket knife is. A pocket knife will always help you. Especially something with a glass breaker on it. A glass breaker is just like a Kubotan. Kubotans, glass breakers, they are pressure point gods. All right? Have you ever felt the tip of a glass breaker? Imagine that on your most sensitive pressure point and bear into it, because this is honed to a point. You see, it is honed to a point to get into the areas that a human fat finger cannot get to. This is also an ability to break bones, to shatter bones. If you are able to grab somebody's wrist and open up their hand, you can literally shatter every bone in a human hand with this simple metal stud. You can also shatter knuckles with it, joints with one of these. Do not overestimate a glass breaker. Also, if you have one of these seatbelt cutters, you can cut off somebody's shirt. You can get easier into a person's rib cage with one of these. Think like a mad scientist. Think like a demonic surgeon when you are literally fighting for your life. Yeah. This right here is just, this is also a knuckle duster. You hold it into your hand and it reinforces your knuckles for a harder, more prominent punch also. Will not hurt you, it won't hurt your hand, but it will sure damn hurt the other person. All it is just a knife casing. Anything can be used as a weapon. Anything. It doesn't matter. That number 2 pencil or that pen. What is that? Anybody in the chat, what is a pencil? I'll just wait. I'll wait for y'all to do that. I'm going to step outside and have another smoke. I'll wait for y'all to answer. What is a pencil? What is a pen? Ugh.
I like that answer, Shelley. Well, see, y'all are thinking too simple. Y'all are thinking, here's the thing in a fight. A pencil, yes, is a pointed stick. Yes. It can give lead poisoning. Yes. But you're going too specific by Shire. You're going too specific with an eyeball. An eyeball, you got to think, an eyeball is very, very small in the whole scheme of things. The ability, you have to have extreme aim to be able to puncture an eyeball. Because an eyeball is made out of water. An eyeball moves. An eyeball rolls around. Being able to actually puncture an eyeball is really hard. But look right here. Look under the arm, between the ribs, the bread, the middle sternum. All of those are major pressure points, major bleed out areas. A pencil can be shoved in, shoved upward, broken off. The other part can be used to shove into a neck, into your clavicle, up underneath the arm, in between the ribs. You have to look at the majority, the major parts that you will see in any self-defense. Do not go for specific locations. Every part on a human body is vulnerable. Oh, Fluffy brother, I will train you no matter what. There we go. That's who I was waiting for. Taro. Taro's my girl. Tara, don't let that that sweet voice and that sweet attitude throw you off. Taro's a chola down deep down inside. Right? I know, Taro. I know, sis. I know, Jen. But that's the thing. Every part of a human body. But like what Shire said, a frozen chicken, like anything that's frozen, applying cold to a warm body freezes the nervous system. If you are in a grocery store and some bitch comes up to you and you're in the meat section, grab that meat chub and hit right here in the clavicle. You will literally break the collarbone in one swing because it's cold. It's instant numbing of the nervous system. The skin is the first part of defense. Your nervous system also protects your bones. If you chill that to a certain point in one quick strike, you can shatter a bone because we run on heat. We don't run on cold. Our nervous system shuts down in cold elements. Yeah, Barry Ed. Yes. You, in any situation, you use what's in front of you for anything. It's
It's just like, here's a story, okay? When I used to work at a company and I was the maintenance man. I took care of all their machines. I made sure they were running, everything when I was 18. And I had to crawl under a dye processor machine. I had my flashlight in my mouth. I was on hands and knees crawling in the underducking of the system to get to the gearbox. There was a thin piece of aluminum metal that was hanging down. I didn't see it. The light did not reflect off of it. I felt a pain in my right eye, just the corner of my eye. It was bent just enough to hook the inside of my eyeball. And when I felt that pain in my eye, I turned my head and it hooked the inside of my eye and popped my eyeball out. All you need is literally 2 pounds of pressure to pop a human eyeball out of their skull. 2 pounds. 2 pounds of pressure to pop a human eyeball out of the skull. All I remember is the pain. Then I was looking down at the ground and I was looking straight at the same time. So, the knowledge that you need. Yeah. Oh, yeah, sure. Anything with weight can be used as blunt force. And blunt force not only traumatizes the body, you can literally take a bag of oranges and you can beat somebody to death with a bag of oranges and it won't leave any bruises on the outside of the body. It will bruise the inside of the body because of the continuum effect of force. It will bruise all the oranges and damage all the oranges, but it will not bruise the skin, but it will bruise the internal organs of the human being. You can literally rupture people's internal system with a bag of oranges. Because it's soft enough, but it's also hard enough to kill somebody. Oh yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that, Marianne. Yeah. Especially in the way the world is now. The way the world is now and the way that the world is going. I hate saying it, but the world's not going to be around much longer. Well, the world that we know. It's not. Everything's going downhill. That small rock has finally been pushed off, and the landslide is coming. You know the quote, a rock gets pushed off of a snowy mountain and becomes a gigantic snowball at the end. That's what's happening right now. And there's no way to stop it. Nothing's going to stop this from continuing on. Yes, everybody has the right to defend themselves. But the thing is these situations that where you have the right to defend yourself and how you defend yourself in the way with government and law enforcement and everything. Deadly force is the last resort.
Deadly force is only allowed to be used if deadly force is being used towards you. Everything else has to be light force. Light force, like I said, pressure point systems, soft hand techniques, stuff like that is what the majority of people wish you would use. Deadly force is the last ditch effort. But let's see here. I wished I had a way to do an interactive training with y'all. I wished I had a setup to actually show y'all my kickboxing and my kickboxing dummy and my takedown dummy. Oh yeah, Flock, yeah. And when I went to the hospital and everything, they cupped my eyeball in their hand and they said count to 3. And I said, okay. I said 1, 2, and I heard, and they popped my eyeball right back into socket. Yeah, I would literally train y'all, you know, in hand to hand combat, you know, extension arm combat, you know, takedown techniques, things like that. If we could get together in Texas. It's just like any of your body parts can re-lock back into place. The reason why my left shoulder is so fucked up is because of so many fights that I've been in my youth that I've had my shoulder pop out of place so many times, and I've had to hold it in place and ram it into a cinder block like that and pop it back into place. It's not fun, but a lot of joints can be popped back into place. Some can't. Some can't be popped back into place, but the majority of them can. That's a good thing. Oh, I know, Shire. Oh, I know. Trust me. Like I said, I'm coming across the pond and everything in 2023. I've been looking at the laws. I've been looking. There was a story that pissed me off that happened in London. It was North London. There was a security guard at some kind of event that was happening in North London. He was by himself, which is no. If you are guarding an event, you do not guard by yourself. You always have a second person with you. But his back was at an alleyway. He was unaware of the situation. He had no situational awareness at all. There was a person that was in the alleyway that was distraught over what was going on in the streets and saw the security guard sitting there blocking the entrance to his alleyway He pulled out a Swiss Army knife and attacked this guard was just 18 years old. He was attacked from behind. He was grappled around the neck, pulled backwards. A Swiss Army knife, a Victorinox, went from the top part of his skull all the way down to the back of his neck, between his shoulder blades, dug in, cut open. He had 56 inches from here to the back, between his between his shoulder blades. 4-inch deep cut. Oh no, 3-inch deep cut. And he was literally knocked out from the force of the knife injecting into his skull and slicing. And he was dropped for dead on the road. That should not happen to any security guard. But it happens. You know, it happens. But I am going to be driving. Chad! 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 The box of limp cocks is only a last resort, sir. It's only a last resort when you throw a box of limp cocks at somebody. Because that's my signature move, sir. That's my signature move, to hit somebody in the face with a box of limp cocks. No, no. The sun's been down for a few hours, sir. I am heading home from my job now. You already missed me stripping and all that stuff, sir. Already missed me stripping. What's up, Chad? Chadster. So, anyways. So, does everybody in here understand the basics of self-defense? Does everybody in here understand the basics of pressure points, deadly force? Is there anything that I need to discuss or go over to help individuals understand better? If there's anything y'all need for me to go over, I will. Because that's what all this is about. And like I said, with the Discord and everything, I can actually help individuals one-on-one a lot better than I can in a major chat room. Oh yeah, and I made a Discord chatty poo. Yeah, Flock. Yeah, Shelly. That it's pressure points is blood flow. It is electrical currents in pressure points. I can tell you right now, Shelly, swelling and throbbing, you need to go see an acupuncturist. I go to an acupuncturist once a month. and it's to help regulate the blood flow in the human body. It does work. Fans only page. Oh yeah, yeah. All right. If anybody wishes to come up on panel, I'm going to put a link into the chat. And if you wish to come up and discuss, I will do it. And like I say all the time, I'm here to help people that do not have the knowledge, that want to learn, but does not have the experience. I'm not here to cater to people that do have all the life experiences in the world and get blowhard about everything. I'm not like that. But I love each and every one of the people in my family. Oh, crap. So let me put this link into the chat, and anybody is welcome to join. If you wish to join up here, my soon-to-be co-host, Miss T, y'all are all welcome. Like I said, I can have 10 of y'all rum-filled, caramelized, gorgeous, blueberry crisp sconches. I will take y'all. All right. So give me a second, and I will put this link in the chat. I'll put this link in the chat. Invite, copy. Do. All right, Fluff brother. Paste. Bada bing, bada boom. It should be there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Canadian maple. I like that flavor, Shelly. Shelly, don't tease me with a good time. Maple syrup. Don't girls, y'all need to stop teasing me with maple syrup flavors, all that stuff. Chadster's always okay. What are y'all talking about? I gotta keep Chad alive. I have to keep Chad alive. I have to keep Chad protected. Oh, thanks. What's up, brother? How you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah. Bro, I'm working 13 hours. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I was out in Houston and everything, training level 4s. Yeah, all last week. Yeah, that's why I wasn't in here. Sorry. Do it, Chad. Do it. I will hire you in a heartbeat, sir. In a heartbeat. Ooh, maple and pecan. Oh, Shelly. Shelly, don't do that to me, sis. Don't do that to me. You gotta weigh your options. All right, brother. Hey, you too. You take care, brother. Tell Jamie she can hire me. Tell Jamie, yeah. Tell Jamie she can hire me anytime. Oh, maple fudge. Anyways, so the whole entire theory is the whole entire concept of all this is for you to go home. You need to yes, sir. No problem. How you doing tonight? Uh, trying to survive, sir. I don't need a receipt. Thank you, sir. You have a great night now. Hello. Take care. You're welcome. Oh crap. Which car is mine? There's two cars the same color. Anyways, so this all goes back to being situationally aware. Yes. Survival Fight Club. I'll do it. We can form a posse to fight crime. Ooh, that sounds good, Chad. Hey, Beth, how you doing, sis? Uh, Tell Jamie I'll do security for her. But anyways, did I put the link in the chat? Eh, you know me, Beth. I'm I'm here. I'm I'm doing. Oh crap! What am I doing? What am I doing? So okay, we're gonna go back to an old thing that I said that Chad would remember. In SHTF, if you have a heart, you will die. If you try to humanize, okay, thanks, very Ed. In SHTF, if you try to be human, if you try to care, if you try to show that you are, if you try to show that you are still a good person, you will be taken advantage of. You will die. Yes, thank you, Flock. You have to learn to be, you have to learn to attack first and ask questions later. That's why I'm doing, that's why yesterday was about situational awareness and today is about self defense. It is, nobody's going to give a shit about you in the end of the world. Nobody's going to care whether you live or die. You are going to need to learn to defend yourself. Hey, Fluff Bro. Welcome back. That's how you're supposed to be, Shelly. That is how you're supposed to be. Right, Beth. Everything everything matters. Every bit of training, every bit of knowledge matters in an SHTF situation. If you don't, the people that lose, the people that are hindered by what they consider knowledge, is because they are overthinking the situation. They are not allowing their body to do what they need. Floof. Yes and no, Shire. Like, in the States, there is more and more people now moving out into the country and out into rural areas than there has been in the last 20 years, Shire. Now, I can't say that about, I can't say that in European countries. I can't say that in the good old UK because I don't know. Thank you, Flock. Thank you, sis. I know, right? Floof is a hilarious word. I like it. He is a floof. But you have to take every situation with a grain of salt. Not every situation is going to go into your favor. Not every person that you're going to meet. There's people that have high tolerance to pain. There's people that have high tolerances to a lot of things. There's people that are double jointed. There's people that do not feel pressure point, pain. You don't know what the individual is. You can't judge an individual by looks alone. If push comes to shove and you cannot use pressure points to subdue the situation, you're going to have to put that person down like a rabid dog. I'm sorry, but it's true. A bullet or a knife to the back of the skull sever the spinal column from the head. Because if that person can't feel their pressure points, that person is still going to be able to fight if you are able to sever with a blade pressure points. If it takes that person if it takes that person 10 minutes to bleed out before they die, that's 10 minutes that person's still able to fight. That's still 10 minutes that person is still able to hurt you. It's not worth the risk. You need to end the situation as quickly as possible. Hey, vodka sis, how you doing? And the best way to do that is have a drop point knife. A drop point knife is like a tanto. Tantos are meant to go in between joints, in between ribs, stuff like that, to end a person's life. But a drop point is a needle point blade to do surgical dismemberment. And the best way to do anything is to put somebody in a headlock, bend their neck forward, ram that needle point into the top base of the spine, and cut. You will you will disable the whole entire nervous system going into the spinal column. Don't you love how I can just talk so nicely and so fluently on this and drink some coffee? Huh? I don't have I only care about y'all. I care about my family. I don't give a damn about anybody else. I don't. Yes, they have vodka. I like my strawberry banana coconut coffee lid. You gotta catch me with your truck first, Flock. Here's the thing. I'm going to hide behind a tree or a metal pole or a good old telephone pole. Can't hit somebody with something that is in between, that is behind an immovable object. Those are things that you have to take into consideration also. Just like that big ass truck, that rig. It's going to be too slow. Somebody like me is going to be able to get behind cover or a barrier before you can even get that truck moving. It's good. It's really good, sis. It's by 8 o'clock coffee. It's really nice. It's a really nice flavor. So let's use that example, okay? Let's say somebody is going to try to run you over. All right. Get between you and a pole. They're not going to touch you. It's easier the way vehicles are made today to be able to hide behind a light pole, hide behind any of these pillars. They're going to have to hit that pillar to hit you. Here's the thing to that, flock. Here's the thing to that. While you're waiting, I have a way to assess the situation. I have a blockage between me and you. If I have a gun on my side, it's quicker for me to take aim and be able to fire off that whole entire magazine into your car and maybe hit you with one or two bullets, put you in pain, put you out of misery. And if I'm still as good of a shot as I was in Houston, where I ate out the whole entire head and groin of the target, you're fucked. And also, I'm going to put another magazine round, 15 shots, into the engine of your car. I am going to destroy your radiator. I'm going to destroy your fan. I'm going to destroy the engine block of your truck. There is no winning. There is no winning at all in any kind of situation like that. If you take a moment to wait, a moment to guess, a moment to hesitate, you've already lost. Think of that in any situation possible. Because waiting, every second you wait is a second closer to death. There is no happy ending in any situation. It's just like I can control a person easily that's twice my size. Ooh, a squirrel. Aren't y'all proud of me that I haven't had a squirrel moment yet? Yeah. I always have a gun on me, sis. Always. I keep a 22 Derringer on me just so I can assassinate a person. I will put you in a headlock. I will drop you to your knees. I will put that Derringer to the back of your skull, and I will blow it out the front of your face. It's only a 2-shot Derringer, but you're going to be dead. Yeah,
I love squirrels. Squirrels are amazing little creatures. And I'll tell you one thing, squirrels will fuck you up too. I'm sorry, vodka. I This is how I've been all my life. I I don't give a individual a second chance. I just don't. It's if you give an individual a reason to be able to heal from their wounds, they remember you. They will come for you. There's no sense in letting somebody survive. There's not. Because once you let that person and you give that person a second chance, they will come back for you. You became buddies with a squirrel. Yeah, it is, Shire. A pool cube is considered a extension of your body. It is considered a deadly weapon. It is considered a blunt weapon. It is also, when it's snapped in half or broken at the tip, it is considered an edged weapon, an edged ranged weapon. A pool cube can be used for multiple different scenarios and different weapons. You can even use the tip of a pool cube and literally put that pool cube through the throat of an individual. And also, if you detach it and you have two things, you can use it as blunt batons. So you have two, you literally have a multi use weapon on a recreational item. Oh, yeah, Beth. Yeah. So, what have we learned today? What have we learned today, family, chat, my apprentices, my Sith apprentices? What have we learned today? Take care, Shire brother. See you again. Just give me some field notes of what y'all have learned. You better. I always tell everybody, Flock, if you take me down, you better finish the job. You better not. You better not let me live. Because if you let me live, you won't live. Good. Good girl, Shelly. We're talking in Discord. So that's where everybody went. Everybody went to Discord. They're like, fuck Matt. Fuck him and his psychosis. Hey, Rip Curl, how you doing, brother? Vodka. That's why they created Maglites vodka. Maglites were a harder and more sturdier self-defense weapon than the actual police batons. Right, Flock? Oh, I'm good, Rip Curl. I'm good, brother. Sitting, enjoying these people, finishing my coffee, enjoying this wonderful, wonderful flock of people here. My family is an amazing bunch of trained chimpanzees. I love them. They are wonderful acid tripping squirrels here. Aren't you? Aren't y'all? Wait until I see my Discord. Oh yeah, hey Ripcord, I got a Discord. I finally have a Discord now. Right, Shelly. Right. You know what I say about sheep? Thank you, Flock. Never been called that before, huh? Ooh. That sounds good, Marianne. That sounds so good. David. David's a good sleuth. Right, Rip? Vodka, you gotta be on time for everything. You can't be fashionably late like I am. I know, right, Beth? I saw taco too. Then she said tater tot. Then I was like, oh my god, you sold me from both angles. Yeah, I know, vodka. We can't be fashionably late anymore. You gotta be right there when the fish are biting. Nice, Marianne. Nice. Right, vodka. It's all good. It comes with the territory, sis. It's all okay.
So we're gonna begin pressure washing.
Yeah, I'm about to head out, brother. I saw y'all getting ready. All right. Well, crap. So, anyways, oop, oop, oop. Oh no. So, anyways, so on Discord, we're going to have separate servers, okay? We are going to have one about prepping. We're going to have one about homesteading. We're going to have one about survival in general. Then we're going to have Trade Blanket. Trade Blanket is a trust community, okay? It is going to be, and also if an individual has too much stuff, I know that I know. Don't get me started, because y'all seen what what Matthew has. All right, I deal with helping individuals that do not have a lot of money. All right. If somebody needs help getting started in survival, or help getting started in prepping, anything like that, I will help an individual. I will start you off with a basic survival kit, a survival bag. But like I said, do not take my kindness and abuse it. You know what I mean? But the thing is, not everybody is like me. But on that subject, the trade blanket is for individuals that have items that they do not use or do not think that they will use, and look for specific items that they won't and that they will trade evenly for. That is the whole concept of this trade blanket, is to help the community grow, where somebody has extras in specific items and they're willing to let go of certain items that they don't think that they will use to gain something that they are looking for. It could be anything, or it can be anything. If you see somebody post something that they're willing to get rid of and you would like that item, talk to the individual, talk to the other party, see what they have, or see what they are willing to accept from your end. Because if we do not help each other now, we are going to end up being screwed in the end. And I'm sorry I can't see chat right now. I'm driving. And y'all know how I go on a talking spree when I'm driving. But the trade blanket is to help us grow as a community, grow as an individual, and also be able to trust each other. Because this is a trust-based system. I've always wanted to do a trade blanket, and this is the way to do it, through Discord. If you have pictures of this item, if you have whatever, you're able to show it on the trade blanket only chat room. And
Everybody is welcome to it. And also with other individuals, if you have ideas on a specific chat room and you know more about that specific topic, I will create a server for you and you will be over that specific chat room. Understand? If you say, hey, say like Rip Curl, say Rip Curl knows about making pemmican or drying beef or making jerky or something to do with that. I will make a chat room for him and he will be over that chat room. He will be the sheriff, the judge, and the jury on that chat room. And if he doesn't want you in that chat room, I will ask him why. It's going to be a fair thing. If he just doesn't like you, I'm not going to kick you out of that chat room just because he does not like you. But if he gives me a good excuse why he does not want you there, and I find it as a good reason, then I will ban you from that chat room. Okay? These are the ground rules. I am not just going to ban somebody just because he says he doesn't want you there. Sorry, Rip Curl, I didn't mean to use you as an example, but there's going to be a lot of people that have chat rooms specific to them that is in the survival prepping community because they have the knowledge in this and they can help you with their specific skills. Like there's one of my brothers named Drop. He's a great gardener. He knows what he's talking about in gardening and a lot of other things. If he wants a chat room, I will give him a chat room. But y'all will discuss, and I will, just like I am in everybody's chat rooms and all that stuff, I will keep a watch on all chat rooms. I will see how it's handling, how smoothly it's going. And if something looks like it's World War III going on, I will literally shut down that whole entire chat room. I will cut the snake's head off before it can strike. But I want this community, I want this Discord community would like to be in this chat room. You can send an invitation to them. I don't give a shit. The more people we have in this, the more knowledge we can share with each other. The less, that's one less person I'm going to have to kill in an SHTF situation. It's just like reading the rainbow. The more you know, the safer you're going to be. So if you know individuals that would like this, and they're not even on YouTube or anything, but if you tell me that this person is okay, I will go on your word because I trust you. But if they end up being an ass and I have to kick them out, do not come at me because I am still going to keep you in the chat, but I will get rid of the problem. Because I am not going to have any bullshit going on in Discord. Understand? If you understand, put a 1 in the chat because I can see ones easier than reading. If you understand and you agree with my terms, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't like it, put a 2 in the chat, and I will see what your reason is for not liking my terms. All right, thank you. But like I said, if y'all know anybody, they don't even have to be on YouTube. If you know somebody in your family or whatever that can learn from this community, invite them to Discord. Invite them to my server. Okay? I mean this doesn't have to be just a YouTube community Discord. I will accept anybody and everybody in this that is willing to learn, that is willing to anybody that is willing to learn survival and be knowledgeable. And like I said, don't hesitate, because I do, I get the notifications on Discord that somebody joined the channel. You don't have to ask me to invite somebody, okay? Even if I've never met the person on YouTube or whatever, and you're in another YouTuber's chat room that I don't know, and you think that they have knowledge or would like to join this channel, you can send them an invite. But if you send them an invite, let me know, hey, like I know Vodka is around a lot of places, and David and Flock, y'all are in a lot of chat rooms that I do not go to. If y'all see somebody and you are willing to, you think they're a good person, just send me a message beforehand. Say, hey, I sent your Discord link to this individual in this chat room. I'm like, okay, cool. But like I said, if you have a skill or a knowledge or something like that, and you want your own chat room in here, let me know. If it's something to do with survival, homesteading, prepping, whatever, if you think it will help individuals, I will make you a chat room. We need to make this community stronger. We need to make this community better. Because I see what's going on in YouTube. And YouTube is in an SHTF situation right now. Just like how my chat room and my channel is a safe haven away from everything in YouTube,
My Discord is going to be the exact same thing. It's going to be a safe haven from anybody and from everything that's going on. My Discord is going to be a stronghold. But thank you all for putting the ones in the chat. I saw all that. But over the next couple of days, the next week or so, you're going to see new chat rooms opening up. I think I made another one called Survival, and that's going to be all survival based stuff. It's going to be survival gear. It's going to be survival knowledge. It's going to be, sorry about a deer about ran out in front of me. But it's going to do everything about survival. And if you're in one chat room, do not bring up other subjects from other chat rooms into a chat room that is not a part of it. You know what I mean? Ask the questions of specific things in the chat room that it's meant for. And Wednesday, have another live stream. I'm going to have a live stream probably midday, and that is going to be a moderator assignment chat room. So anybody that wants to come in and become a moderator of my channel, I want you to come in Wednesday, and I will be assigning moderator status to people. Okay? Because I know I haven't updated my mods in a long time. And Wednesday is going to be that day. But so anyways, oh no, armadillo, get out of the road, speed bump. I just saved an armadillo's life. I love armadillos. Armadillos are amazing little, lovable little rodents. They're so adorable. Even though they're completely blind. But they're adorable. Just want to pick one up and hug it and squeeze it. Wish they didn't carry leprosy. I would make it one a house pet. I would call it Ted. Ted Armadillo. Tedadillo. Tedadillo. Yes. Yes. Tedadillo. Deers, get the hell out of my yard, or I will put you in a freezer. Sorry. There's like 20 deers in my yard. I don't have enough freezer room for them. So, is everybody having a good night tonight? Everybody having fun? I hope y'all learned something today. I really do. I really hope that y'all are learning and that I'm getting the message across. Because I'm not doing this just for YouTube. I'm not doing this. I'm doing this actually to help individuals. But I really hope that y'all are
chasing animals with Matt. I know, right? Right, Vodka? I always beep at them too. Poor armadillo. Tedadillo. Hey, Maria, sis, how you doing? Yeah, Beth, yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm creating the Discord so I can keep y'all in a padded place. I try to think outside the box. I'm glad to hear that, Maria, sis. How you doing? I mean, well, I already asked that. Sorry. Anyways. So, yeah, Maria, I made a Discord, a survival Discord. It does survival, homesteading, prepping, everything. And if you wish to join, you can, Maria. You can have Mark join. Right, Vodka? I need to keep y'all all in one place so I can do a head count. Always, keep y'all in check. Ain't that the truth, Shelly? Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I gotta make sure it's not a Teresa. Toriadilla. Toriadilla. But yeah, the one of these days I'm gonna make y'all into a hardened, cold-blooded, self-sustainable group one day. One day I will make y'all. I will mold y'all into the perfect survival army. It's all good, Beth. It's all good. Thank you, Floxus. Well, you've helped me with this, Flock. You've helped me understand a lot of this stuff. I want to say thank you. Yes, ma'am, Shelley. But that's the thing. I want y'all to be able to see what's going on. I want y'all to be able to. I want y'all to be able to adapt to any situation that's coming at us, because this world is unpredictable right now. This world is standing on a fissure line. It's ready to snap. It's ready to crack and crumble. And I want y'all to be prepared. I want y'all to have your preps ready. the the diesel shortage is not going to it's going to hinder a lot, but I mean, the thing is we can adapt to other means of transportation and distribution and stuff with regular gasoline, or for people across the water, across the pond, like vodka, you know, petrol, just basic petrol. Diesel, a lot of stuff is going to go to basic everyday deliveries now. There's not going to be over the road deliveries. There's not going to be long distance deliveries. A lot of stuff is going to be put into small box trucks and delivered on daily basis. Diesel is only truly needed for over the road truck drivers, construction vehicles, and that's about it for major items. Most basic people that drive diesel trucks, or big F-3500s, stuff like that, is not needed anymore. A lot of people are going to be putting their big jacked up trucks and everything on the back burner and be driving their wife's minivans to work now. Oh, well, here's the thing, Maria. Those big gas trucks and everything, the refineries have their own gas stations to fill up the delivery trucks. The actual refineries and everything are not going to run out of diesel. The diesel is going to run out in everyday gas stations, truck stops, over the road truck stops, stuff like that. Those are the ones that's going to be affected. But from the actual gas station to fill up their delivery trucks to deliver regular gas to gas stations, that's still going to happen because they are going to always have the gasoline to be distributed because that's the majority of the world running on basic gasoline. So they're going to stockpile the diesel for the delivery trucks to deliver the gasoline. Yeah, vodka. Yeah. Awesome, Marianne. Thank you, Fluxus. You're all my family. All of you. I love every single one of y'all. Right, vodka. Yeah. And see, that's one of the problems. That's one of the problems that's going to the additives and everything for diesel here in America is not as widely needed as it is, say, in a lot of the European countries or anything like that. Yeah. And see, that's one of the things, it's, hey, Rain sis, how you doing? Beth. Yes, you are, Flock. Yes, you are, sis. You're my favorite little cockatoo. But don't really worry about the gas. Gas is always going to be around. I mean, we the problem is getting people to refine the gas, getting people out to the places to do the mining, to do the to do everything else that's needed. Gas is always going to be here. Gasoline, petrol, diesel, all that stuff is always going to be here. But ever since the epidemic happened and everybody is so afraid to be around each other, and that is stopping a lot of workflow. That is stopping. The fear has landslided into the breaking down of distribution, the breaking down of everyday life. It's It started out with a trickle, and now it's a waterfall that is flooding everything else. Okay, vodka sis. Right, David. Right. Maria. But there's so many different alternatives to everything. I mean, even if diesel did run out, we can create biodiesel. I mean, there's so many alternatives to diesel that we don't have to really worry about it. All you have to get is a conversion kit to put into your diesel and just run it. Oh yeah, Marianne. We run in the same communities and the same chats and everything. But you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. It's always going to be around. It's always going to be a harvestable material. The things that you need to worry about is actual food, is actual distribution of food quality, of being able to harvest and distribute food. That's why you need to stock up, even if it's $5 a day, $5 a week. An extra $5 a week can get you a lot of food right now. Because look, with the gas prices going up, everything, even the cheap food has gone up in price. Everything gets affected by everything. It is a ripple effect. Hey Amber, how you doing, sis? See, Marianne, a month's worth of food. Most individuals need to at least have between 3 to 6 months worth of food for hard times, for any kind of effect. A month will help you. Don't get me wrong. A month is better than nothing. But the majority of people don't even have enough food in their house to last them a week. I mean, look how many people was in panic and starving during the lockdown. Yeah, Amber. Yeah. The reason why is because all the distribution farms and everything, that like the greenery, the nurseries and everything, they can't distribute, they can't send mass amount of plants out anymore like what they used to big box stores or anything. So all these big box stores,
they get 1 or 2 shipments, and most people that do rely on gardens and everything as a substitute, like a substitute to, everyday vegetables and stuff like that from grocery stores. They know when every big box store is getting their fresh, you know, already juvenile, garden plants come in. So they buy them up straight out, and the distribution is not fast enough or reliable enough right now to restock. That is true, Marianne. Yes, and that's why I say and just an extra $5 a week. You know what I mean? And you know, I I come from being from poor family and everything. That's why I work so much. Is so I never go back to growing to being hungry again. You know what I mean? Like when I first started prepping and stockpiling and everything, I was doing $5 a week, going to Dollar Tree and buying 5 items. And it was always a bag of rice, a bag of beans, bouillon cubes, ramen, stuff that's going to literally kill you, with sodium and all this shit. But you know what? That sodium intake and everything, at the end of the day, I would rather take all that sodium instead of starving. But now even the Dollar Trees are now $1.25. You can't even you are spending $1 more instead of four items for $4. It's now 4 items for $5. Everything is affected by everything else. The price increase of all food has gone up at least 10%. Oh yeah, Marianne, I understand exactly. But that's another thing that hurts a lot of people. We are in a society of already prepared food, pre-packaged food, ready to eat meals. Majority of people do not even know how to cook, let alone boil water. So the idea of buying beans, rice, pasta, stuff like that, nobody knows how to use it. Nobody knows how to prepare that stuff. Nobody knows how to eat smaller meals. Oh yeah, same here, Beth. I grew up poor, but with my grandparents and everything, I didn't know I was poor because with my parents, I knew I was poor and I was starving, but with my grandparents, it was different because we always had food. We always had dinner on the table. We had breakfast and we had dinner every day. But see, Maria, with that idea and that mindset in an SHTF situation, How many other people have that exact same mindset? How many other people are thinking the exact same way as you are? I'll just go out into the woods, I'll kill me a deer, I'll butcher it, bring it back home. You're one person compared to how many other people live within 20 miles of you. How many other people have that same idea within 20 miles of you, that they're all going to go out and kill a deer and bring it back? I gave this example one time. If there's 10 people in a 7-acre area and there's only 200 deer in that 7 acres, and those 10 people shoot a deer, that adds up. You know what I mean? And a majority of people won't, a majority of those people have a family. That means every day you're feeding at least 2 to 4 people in a family. Sometimes more. Some people have 6 people in a house. Some people have 8 people in a house. If you kill one deer that is 150 pounds, you skin it, you gut it, everything. You take almost between 50 to 75 pounds of organs and everything else out of that deer, because people don't understand about using every bit of the deer. The majority of hunters only kill a deer and take the back straps and the hindquarters of the deer. That's it. And they let the rest of the body go to waste. 2 back straps and 2 hindquarters, the way most people think. That is 6 meals for, actually that would be 2 meals for 6 people. Now you got to think, I have to go out and kill another deer. So those 7 people go out and kill another 7 deer, or another 10 deer. The population of deer is going to go out within 3 months easily. Well, yeah, we know that, but the majority of people that are recreational hunters or city folk that don't understand anything about an animal's carcass or how to process meat or anything, you have to look outside of the box, not your knowledge. You cannot put your knowledge of what can be eaten and what can't be eaten into somebody else that has never done this. So you have to look at the ordinary person that is going to go out and think, oh, just because I have a gun, but I'm a lawyer that lives in a multi-million-dollar house and never had to do this before, is going out and hunting. You have to look at all those situations, all that wasted meat, all that wasted resources. Our knowledge cannot be passed on to the regular individual, the regular Joe and John or Jane Doe. Right. And you also have to look at the deer population now. 10% of the deer population has uh, the wasting deer disease going on in them. So that means those infected deer
cannot be eaten. So if you put down a deer and you find out that it has wasting deer disease, if it has white spots on the meat or it has black spots on its tongue, you can't eat that meat. Same thing with wasting rabbit disease. It's the exact same thing. A lot more wildlife are being affected by diseases because of humans. The, so, trust me, vodka sis. When push comes to shove, I took one of my cousins out hunting and everything that was a vegan, that was against all this stuff. We went out for 3 weeks hunting, and it's funny because we only brought enough food to last us for those 3 weeks, and he was continuously eating and eating and eating every day because he was a city boy, and he ran out of food. And I was like, well, here, I got a can of Spam. He's like, no, I can't eat that, I'm vegan. How can you sit there and kill an animal and all this stuff? And I was like, why are you killing an animal? Why are you with me? He's because I don't have anything else to do. But I'll tell you one thing. When he was sitting there starving, I gave him a fishing pole and I said, there's fish in that water right there. Go fishing and catch a fish. I put it on a fire. He ate that fish. He ate that fish because he was starving enough to eat the fish. Once you're starving, you will kill anything to eat it. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Beth. I know squab. Yeah. Yeah. Everything's edible. Society has changed our outlook on a lot of things to where we turn down a lot of stuff. Yeah. Any insect is great protein and carbs because they are pure. They are not saturated. They are not tampered with, should I say. Yeah. See, vodka, what you do is when the fish is out, you put it right in the base of the skull. You put a knife in the base of the skull and you sever it. You sever it, it's automatically dead. It doesn't feel any pain, it doesn't do anything. It's a quick 2-second thing. Pop, drop. And you sever the spinal cord from this brain. And it's, yeah, fish can scream. Catfish scream. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I mean, just like Lobsters scream. Crabs scream. Shrimp scream. Anything that has pain receptors scream. Bluegill cats, Beth. Bluegill cats scream. But the thing is everything is a living being. Everything has pain receptors. Everything knows pain. Oh, really, Shelley? Yeah. Catfish are one of the most dangerous fish ever. You know, they have barbs on their tail that can slice you open. Their whiskers can slice you open like a razor blade. I mean, even panfish, they have a rigid they have a rigid dorsal fin that has spikes on it that can slice your hand open. Yeah, yeah, Maria. That's their defense against us. Yeah, but it it's okay, vodka. It's okay. I understand, sis. I mean, and here's the thing, okay? Everything is bad for us. We are literally, humans are literally, whether you want to believe it or not, humans are zombies, okay? We are constantly putting decaying flesh into our bodies. Our stomachs are worse than Chernobyl. We live by devouring decaying flesh every day. Even plants scream. Plants scream. Plants. You are taking a life no matter what you do. You okay, Beth? But a lot of things has to be taken with common sense. Okay? I mean, I always dog people. I say humans always humanize everything. And it's true. Right, vodka. Right. I mean, it's bet you anything it's one of those squirrels probably jumped from a tree and knocked a branch off. Go check it out, Beth. Go check it out. If you don't come back in 10 minutes, we'll send a search party for you, Beth. you have to take everything into consideration. It's like our ancestors, okay? Our ancestors, not at least 70% of the diet of our ancestors was wild edibles. The majority of our food that our ancestors ate was wild edibles and fish. Only 10% of our diets was actually red meat. Tedadillo! Tedadillo, he jumped out of the tree and opened up his parachute. Slapping each other. Mothman slaughter. I love when birds fight with each other. It's hilarious. I know. Poor Ted. Poor Tedadillo. But anything is edible. Anything. You can cook literally anything. And the human body is more receptive to digesting raw meat than it is cooked meat. The only reason why we cook meat is because of the animals that we have domesticated, like pork, for example. The reason why a lot of religions don't eat pork is because pork has a lot of worms. There was a case in California just recently that a man had 172 tapeworms removed from his brain in brain surgery because he ingested 5 undercooked pork chops, and each one of them was infected with tapeworms. Oh yeah. But the world oh yeah. We're not supposed to eat pork, vodka. We're not. Because humans and pigs share pretty much the exact same skin and meat structure. But the thing is pigs are easily domesticated. Pigs are easily manipulated. Pigs are easily killable. Right. Maria will throw money at anything. Shelly. That's why I love Maria. Well, it is supposed to be a blood moon tonight, so a lot of shit is going on weird. Animals are acting weird. Animals are acting confused and dazed and crazy because of the blood moon. And humans are acting crazy too. Yeah. Yep. It was an eclipse tonight too, yeah. Everything is acting weird since the past 3 years. Everything. That's why I'm saying be situationally aware. Watch what's going on. And I'm not talking about the basic news. I'm talking about everything. Dog knocked on your door and asked for a beer. Yeah, it's okay, vodka sis. Just watch the sides. Watch what's going on around you. Everything has changed. Everything is changing. You put him in the cage. Hey. I would take all of you girls. Trust me. In an SHTF situation, I would rather have an army of females like Tokugawa than I would an army of men. Because women are warriors, men are braggarts, men are show offs, men are a problem. I'd rather have all you girls in my compound, in my castle, than any guy. Right, vodka. Right. If it comes to a woman surviving compared to a man, everything that a woman goes through on a daily basis makes men look like pussies. Right, vodka. And yes, Shelley, that is. I mean, that's the truth. That's how it is. Men are. You know why men have longer canines than females? Because it's from our ancestral traits. We we used our canines as a competition, pretty much. Right, Maria. Right, Oz. How you doing, brother? Oh yeah, Oz. I set up Discord, brother. I set up a Discord thing. So you can join, brother. Yep. That's how it is, Vodka Sis. But all right. This is going I love all of you, but I am running on fumes right now, and I will end this in 8 minutes. Hey, Ghost, how you doing, brother? Everybody's coming in. Everybody's coming in, and I've already been on for 3 hours. Yeah. But I'm seriously running on fumes, everybody. I can't even think of any more to talk about right now. I know, right? 7 more than what I need. Hell yeah, brother. Well, um, but Ghosty Poo, I made a Discord. Go back up in the chat real quick and join my Discord. Ghosty Poo. Baby bells. You know, if we say baby bells 3 times, a wild Dave will appear. Yeah. Yeah, it's 2:20 right. Oh shit. Ugh. Yeah, it's 2:20 here, vodka. Oh, 3:20 p.m. over in the good old Aussie land. Jeez. The times. Hipsters. What do you mean? What do you mean, Ghost? What do you mean? New phone, who dis? And Ghost, I remember I remember when that band was still underground, and when that band went sold out to the man. God, you're so behind in times, Ghost. if I made MySpace, I remember MySpace. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is my new song. I'm going to post it onto MySpace. I hope you all like my new song for my homepage. Oh, God. Ghost was trolling people even back on MySpace. That is true, Shelly. You could do so much on MySpace. It's not even funny. Oh, jeez. Oh, thank you, Vodka Sis. Beth. What, baby? I'll be in there soon, Grooty Groot. Don't worry. Quit bitching at me. My cat is griping at me. In Yahoo chat rooms. Yahoo chat. AOL chat rooms. AOL, yeah. Right, Vodka? She is. She's like, hurry up, human. Feed me. Oh my god. Oh, how the times have passed. Ugh. Before YouTube and all that stuff. Oh man. MSN, yeah. MSN chat. Oh my god. Ghost. MSN is where you picked up the dirty girls while you were waiting for dial up to download porn. You had to wait 3 hours to see a picture. Right. Oh my god. Remember dial up, that sound, that iconic dial up sound? Windows 95. Oh my god. Life was so much simpler back then. Ghost, you were that AOL girl. Don't lie. You were the one that was going there talking to somebody saying, "Yeah, yeah, I'm 21, blonde hair, blue eyes, 32, 26, 35." Right, fuck. Buffer. Oh my god. Yeah, ASL. Yeah, that was it. That was it, Ghost. Oh, oh, ASL. I I got a picture. You want me to send it to you? Pre-generated. Oh my god. Right. Kids don't understand how good they have it now compared to when we had it. Oh man. Right. Oh, kids think, oh, Facebook, the internet has to update for 2 hours. Oh my God, it's the end of the world. I remember when that 30-day AOL account went out and you had to go and get another one. It's like, where are those AOL free discs at? No, man. Yeah, Oz, yeah. Ain't that the truth, vodka? Right, Flock. the 2 pixel webcam. It's like, oh, you didn't know if you were getting, you didn't know what you were getting when somebody would send you a webcam picture. Oh, Marianne. Oh, you don't know what the apocalypse was. With all the neck beards and everything. Good times, good times. Oh, my pain pills are wearing off. Ghost. Oh, I understand, Marianne. I understand, sis. It was, oh, God. When I got a computer, when I got a computer, it was, it was the world, and it was also hell at the same time. It was heaven and hell. Beth. Sling blade. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember floppy disk, Shelly. Don't get me wrong. I remember floppy disk. Oh yeah. All right, family. I love y'all. I'm gonna. Ugh. Right, right, Ghost. All right, family. I love y'all. Y'all take care. I will. Yeah. I needed some sleep, but I love you all. You take care, family, and I will see y'all on the next one. I love y'all. I'll see y'all soon. Bye, family. Bye, family. Good night.